Hello friends, welcome again to my channel CKJFOOTBALL. Today I bring you the very exciting football match between France and Morocco, World Cup 2026 quarterfinals football match simulation. This is the PES 21 simulation gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this game. Thank you.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. El Ainaoui. Olise. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Defending of the desperate variety. Gusto. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Dembele. Boudlal. Boudlal. Now who's going to be first to this? Konami did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Conte. That is Conte. Lovely feet. Chouameni. Conte. Olise. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gusto. Now here's the delivery. Gets it away. Chouameni with the foul. Diop. And he goes cross-field. Morocco have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Played towards the other side. Hernandez. Chouameni. Olise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele! Dembele! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Unahi. Boudlal. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's El Ainawi. El Ainawi. Unahi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Unahi, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
El Ainawi. Hakimi. Unahi. Konate did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Gusto. Upamecano. Gusto. Upamecano. Gusto. Olise. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Boudlal. Diop. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He has found the way through. Looking for a decent ball in. And the ball is out of play. Unahi. Might be danger here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Unahi. El Ainawi. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Clears it away. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. El Ainawi. It's run loose here. Out to the left it goes. Unahi. El Ainawi. Kante wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Olise. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Olise. Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, nice touch. Conte. Mbappe. And here's Kante. Over to the left. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Boudlal. Unahi. And it's El Ainawi. Cleared without complication. Hernandez herring after the ball here. Mbappe. Dembele. Olise. Does really well to win the ball there. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. El Ainawi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's neat. Unahi. Oh, that's nice. El Ainawi. Hakimi looking to hit the byline here. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Chouameni, that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Morocco have reclaimed it. Upamecano. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is Conte. And here's Dembele. Dembele ploughing through the middle. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Brahim Diaz. Konate gets good distance on it. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Unahi. Unahi proves just a little bit too strong. Big chance! Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dembele. Chouameni moved on forwards. Conte. And here's Dembele. Brahim Diaz. Great work on the overlap. He's got away. Cleared away.
Morocco clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Hernandez with the delivery. Yep, it's a corner. Chouameni plays it short. And that has been clubbed away. Out for a throw. Olise, and that's aimed into the middle. Brahim Diaz, forwards and with intent. And it's Hakimi. Brahim Diaz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Conte. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Unahi. Unahi chooses to go cross-field. That's good play. El Ainawi. Unahi. Knocks it out wide. Kante can get it clear. Hernandez. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Hernandez. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. Mbappe. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Proves too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. neither side yet able to find the net. El Ainawi. The referee's awarded a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or...
Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Conte. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. Oh, good spread. Hernandez. Upamecano, and it's played forward. Conte. Elise. That has been cut short. Riyad. Unahi. El Ainawi. And it's Diaz. Hakimi. That's very neat. El Ainawi played out to the right. Not the most accurate pass. Upamecano played over towards the opposite flank. Chouameni. Elise. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Unahi. That has found him in acres of space. Succumbs to the pressure. Upamecano. France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Conte. Upamecano. Rusto. Konate, gently done. Conte. Played back in. Mbappe. Hernandez. Lobbed in behind. That has been knocked clear. El Ainawi. Strong running down that left flank. Delivered with swing.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the
Goes for a shot!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Konate shifted upfield. Brahim Diaz. Some good work on the right flank here. That's tidy. Up he goes! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Upamecano, aim forwards. And here's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. Eight Boudlal. Unahi. And it's Diaz. Dembele. Well, the fans don't seem too happy about that, and you can understand why. They had lots of the ball, but they were going nowhere with it. Unahi. Eight Boudlal. And he's managed to get free. Has crossed into the middle. That's a good run down the left. Shot a goal! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And France are in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. You may not have seen that until too late.
France have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That is lovely. Time to deliver. Hakimi. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe. Gusto. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Great defending, strong and determined. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Hakimi, and it's Diaz. Mignon claims comfortably. Mbappe. Hernandez. Looks to the other side. Gusto. Olise. And here's Mbappe. El-Ainaoui gets it clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's the keeper's ball. Through. Elise's cross. Unahi. Diop. Hakimi. Conte. Chouameni. Hernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. And here's Kante. Chouameni, probing pass. A chance to play it in. Shoots! Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Conte. Might come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Brahim Diaz, forwards and with intent. And he has been fouled there. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Conte. Olise. Out to the right. Serves up a bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Unahi. Unahi. El Ainawi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe. Mbappe. Conte. Clearly not happy with that. Diop. El Ainawi. Diop. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. El Ainawi. Unahi. Spread out to the left. Showing good feet. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Konami goes short. Dembele's real chance! It's off target and by quite a way. El Ainawi. Unahi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tchouaméni, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tchouaméni, Olise, Tchouaméni, oh that's well done, really robust. Unahi. Diop. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Unahi. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Conte. Hernandez. Konate. Hernandez. Konate. Conte. Mbappe. Olise. Olise! El Ainawi with a definite foul there. And it's Dembele. Conte. Gusto picks it up out wide. He's shooting!
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Unahi. Olise. And here's Dembele, purring through the gears. El Ainawi. 8 Boudlal. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gusto. Olise. And here's Dembele. Dembele played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So who's he picking out? And here's Olise. Turns and goes back. Very nicely done. And it's Hernandez. He is through here. And he's heaved it away. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Aim forwards. Mbappe. Olise. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chooses to go back. Brahim Diaz. Nice physical challenge. Unai. It's run loose here. It's interception. His positioning was spot on. Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez. Hernandez crosses. Dembele hits it! El Ainawi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Morocco can't seem to retain possession. Cleared away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played towards the other side. Conte. Olise. Mbappe. Conte. Mbappe. Hakimi. Long ball upfield.
Hernandez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Brahim Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to get it away. Out to the left it goes. And across it goes. And he's there to clear it. Cross from Hack. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that has been cleared. Upamecano tries to clear. Olise. Chouameni. Konate forwards and with intent. Unai. Chouameni. Konate. Hernandez. 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 Tchouameni. Mbappe. Tchouameni. Gusto. Gusto. Played over towards the opposite flank. Great run on the overlap here. Hernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. That is Conte. Can he deliver? He's cut it out. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz carries the ball down the right. Ainawi. Hakimi. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's going to go a long way. Gusto wins the duel this time. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Unai, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Upamecano, gently done. El Ainawi. Unahi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Olise. Conte. El Ainawi. Unahi. El Ainawi. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. Tchouameni. Gusto. Upamecano. Gusto. Tchouameni. Mbappe. The press. Mbappe is fouled. Dembele! It's Hernandez. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Unahi. Good play on the left-hand side here. That is lovely. Unahi. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. El Ainawi. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
El Ainaoui really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He's gone for it! Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That has been knocked clear. Foot in. Conte. Upamecano. Gusto. Boudlao. Decent progress down the left. Played into the middle. It is a corner, good chance. Hernandez gets it away. Moved on forwards. Hernandez, Conte, Konate, and it's played forward. Olise, and here's Dembele. Olise played out towards the right wing. Defending of the desperate variety. Brahim Diaz. Morocco ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Gusto. Konate moved on forwards. Conte. Kante shifted upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here. El Ainaoui. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. Picks it up out wide. Punched away. El Ainaoui, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot! And another try! Goal!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Hakimi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Conte. Olise. Boudlal. El Ainawi. Boudlal. Proves too strong. Konate. Conte. Hernandez. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Upamecano. Olise. Conte. And it's Hernandez. That's good play. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi. Unahi forwards and with intent. Gusto. And here's Dembele. Gusto. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Unahi. Tchouaméni has given away a free kick. Hernandez, aim forwards. Mbappe. Upamecano, and he goes cross-field. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Deep into stoppage time. And here's him. Mbappe has a shot! Unahi. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Unahi. El Ainawi. Oh, cracking, takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tchouaméni. Gusto. Tchouaméni. Olise. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And he nearly went all the way.
Dembele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
He can get that clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Unahi. Unai. Hakimi. Oh, what a climb! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Unahi. Elanawi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Olise, Konate, Hernandez. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Mbappe. Conte. Hernandez. Conte. Olise. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good spread. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the first half is done.
Both the teams, France and Morocco, are playing a fantastic game. Hope you're enjoying the match. Keep watching till the end.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Hakimi. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Conte. Hernandez. 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 Chouameni. Boudlal. Oh, can he get onto this? Hernandez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Deftly away. And it's Hakimi. Unai. Elanawi. Unai. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. A chance to play it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Hernandez. Chouameni. Olise. Conte. Mbappe. Olise. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He could... Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Over to the left. And it's been played through. Conte. Mbappe. Hernandez. Kante gently done. It's Dembele!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Unahi. El Ainawi. Unahi. El Ainawi succumbs to the pressure. Chouameni. Mbappe. Konate. Hernandez. 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 Conte. And it's Gusto. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Traumeri. Conte. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Unahi. Can he deliver? Great chance! Goal! Morocco! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Morocco get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's Mbappe. Hakimi. El Ainawi. Eight Boudlal. Unahi. Olise wins the duel this time. Unahi. Hernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Riyad. Unahi. Hakimi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. Gusto. Upamecano. Gusto. Conte. Kante shifted upfield. Showing good feet. And it's Conte. Brahim Diaz. Spread out to the left. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? He is just caressing the ball. Olise. France keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Unahi. El Ainawi. Brahim Diaz caresses it through. And they've got rid. And the pass is intercepted. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Brahim Diaz played in. Gusto is there and he can get that clear. Hernandez. Conte. Olise looks to get on the end of this. Riyad. Boudlal. Can he latch on to this? Conte. Mbappe. Olise. Upamecano. Gusto. Conte. Mbappe. Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. El Ainawi. He can run onto that. He's found some space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Konate. Conte. Mbappe. Olise. Gusto making good progress on the right-hand side. Could be danger here. Gusto crossed in once more. Unahi. Unahi. And it's Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Kante is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Dembele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
And here's Dembele. Traoré. And here's Elise. Oh, great play. Elise's cross. El Ainawi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Conte.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Conte. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Traoré with the short one. Boudlal. Elise. Gusto. Upamecano. Elise, Conte, Hernandez, Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Aimed in towards the centre. Riyad gets rid without sophistication.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Gusto. Chouameni. Olise! Boudlal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gusto. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Konate moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe wins the duel this time. And it's Diaz. Hakimi looking here to chip it through. It's a goal kick. Conte. Gusto. Olise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eight Boudlal. Strong running down that left flank. Keeps on running. Mbappe. Olise. Hernandez. Conte. And here's Dembele. Just about up to the hour now. Unahi. El Ainawi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Danger averted for now. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Tchouaméni forwards and with intent. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe, and he's gone backward here. That's tidy. And it's Conte. Played out to the right. Lofted in. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Unahi played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Firmly met. Tchouaméni. That's really well manoeuvred. Gusto. Olise. Gusto. Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill. Tchouaméni. And it's Gusto. Ah, such a clever touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Olise does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Gusto. Now it's Olise! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Unai. Mbappe defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Diop. El Ainawi. Unai. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Out to the left it goes, in into the middle, and he's there to clear it. And that has been cleared. Unai, that's an imaginative pass. They've played it short. Brahim Diaz. Unai. Oh, that's nice. Gusto wins the duel this time. Chouameni. Olise. Gusto. Olise. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Unai. Oh, that's neat. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that was very necessary. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernandez looking to add to his goal. Mbappe! And it's Hernandez. Ball's gone out of play. Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. Olise. Out to the right. Gusto. Gusto climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
And you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Muscular approach does pay off here. It's run loose here. Hakimi. And it's Diaz. El Ainawi. Unahi. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Cross from Hakimi. Hakimi has over his hit. And it's played forward. Hernandez. France to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Elise. Lovely feet. And here's Dembele. Mbappe, and that has been clubbed away. Konate, Mbappe, played out towards the right wing. Referee has just said play on. Konate, that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gusto. They found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Konate, Olise, Chouameni, played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Aim forwards. Hernandez cuts out the pass. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. Upamecano, Chouameni, Mbappe, can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. Hernandez. Cross goes in there. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets a mighty effort! couldn't quite control it.
Morocco, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Boudlal moved on forwards. Unahi. Riyad forwards and with intent. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi. Diop. Hakimi. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. That's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for the shot. And it's El Ainawi. Chouameni does really well to win the ball there. He's found a way through. Hernandez. Riyad. Unahi. And he goes cross-field. Brahim Diaz. Just about up to 75 minutes. Spread out to the left. Unahi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Upamecano gets it away. And it's played forward. El Ainawi. Crosses it in here. Mignon claims it, and the danger passes. Mbappe. Dembele. Riyad wins the duel this time. Unahi. Mbappe. Hernandez. Chouameni. Elise. Chouameni. Elise. Gusto. Chouameni shifted upfield. Back into the middle. And And it's Gusto. Aim forwards. Hakimi. Diop. Moved on forwards. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Gusto getting this one clear. El Ainaoui. Mbappe. Hernandez. Mbappe. Olise. And here's Dembele. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gusto. Tchouaméni. Olise. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! That's a real chance missed.
How decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Hakimi. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Hernandez. Hakimi has got himself a free kick. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Hernandez. Tchouaméni. Brahim Diaz. Proves too strong. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Hakimi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, what a ball! And the finish!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Dembele. It's Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Dembele. Chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ainaoui. Unahi. Chouameni. And it's Gusto. Oh, that's neat. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. Gusto. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Diop. Unahi. Riyad. Aim forwards. There will be a throw-in. Gusto. Olise. Chouameni. Mbappe. Very nicely done. And here's Mbappe! And somehow he managed to miss it. Diop. Brahim Diaz. El Ainawi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hernandez. 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 El Ainawi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Diaz. Played out to the right. Hakimi plays it in. Upamecano getting this one clear. Up he goes! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Mignon, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And now he has two. Morocco blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's played forward. Mbappe! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
France got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Diop, gently done. El Ainaoui forwards and with intent. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And a play for a throw. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, it's come to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz. That's very neat. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Hoisted in. Upamecano clears it away. Hernandez. Mbappe. Olise tries to thread one through. Gusto crosses it in. Diop with the clearance. Aim forwards. Hernandez. Mbappe. Mbappe, Chouameni, and here's Dembele. And here's Dembele, and a chance! And he's heaved it away. Hernandez. Upamecano. Gusto. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Olise. Succumbs to the pressure. Five minutes left on the clock. Brahim Diaz. That's a delicate pass. Upamecano cuts it out. Gusto. Olise. Hernandez. That's a good run down the left. Hakimi. Hernandez. Mbappe. Chouameni. Hernandez. Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Brahim Diaz, gently done. And it's Diaz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dembele. Gusto. Now it's Olise. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dembele. That's really well cleared. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Tchouaméni. Olise. Tchouaméni. Gusto. Tchouaméni. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Dembele. Played into space out wide. Dembele. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Unahi. Riyad. El Ainawi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gusto gets over and intercepts. Unahi. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Good take. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Olise. Hernandez. Hernandez. Played over towards the opposite flank. No way through, so back it comes. Now that's a fine challenge. And he's there to get it away. Olise. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And here's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise. Konate. Hernandez. Hernandez. Mbappe. Olise. Mbappe. Mbappe. Lovely feet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Brahim Diaz. Nice physical challenge. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. Konate. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Gusto. Dembele has it in a wide position. And here's Olise. Olise. Mbappe. Olise tries a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Olise succumbs to the pressure. Muscular approach does pay off here. Olise. Over to the left. That is lovely. Hernandez elects to cross. Here comes another cross. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Turns and goes back. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Oh, that is a bit special. And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Morocco grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. El Ainawi. Unahi.
This football match between Morocco and France has come to an end for the World Cup 2026 quarterfinals. I hope you have enjoyed this match, and thank you all for watching this football simulation match on my channel, CKJ Football.